Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you all how I pretty much groom my eyebrows and keep them in place, keep them full. I used to go and get them threaded and I used to go and get them waxed, but the place that I went to get them waxed, it was in the city and it's just too far for me to get to, so I thought I might as well just go and do it on my own. So what I pretty much do now is I tweeze my own eyebrows. I've been doing it for almost 3 months now. For this video I have teamed up with my favorite brow people, which is Benefit Cosmetics. I have worked for Benefit Cosmetics and I have used almost every single one of their brow products, be it pencils, powders, kits, everything, and I love them. So if you want to know what you're going to be getting, can't look now, I will go through at the end of the video when I've showed you how I make them look like a woman's eyebrow again, what you can do to enter and how you can win this prize. So if you want to know what I do to make my eyebrows look nicer and have 2 instead of 1, then please keep on watching. And also I will be voicing over the part where I do my eyebrows, because I'm not even going to attempt to talk and properly do my eyebrows because I know it will make for a great bloopers video, but I do want my eyebrows to be relatively good because I do have a few events coming up, but it would make for a funny video if I did take like a whole chunk. If you guys like to see how I groom my eyebrows, then please keep on watching. I always start by disinfecting my tweezers and also my eyebrow trimming scissors. So let's just face it, if you live with your siblings and your parents, your tweezers could end up being pinched and so can your scissors. So what I like to do is I always like to rub them down with alcohol, and I also use a clean alcohol swab to just go over my eyebrows and clean them. Now the only way that I can successfully defuzz my eyebrows is by using tweezers. The tweezers that I'm using are slanted and they're by Tweezing. They do a really good job at clearing hair really quickly and also getting those pesky little hairs that just tend to be stubborn when you do want to pull them out. Now when I'm tweezing my eyebrows, the first area that I pluck is obviously the monobrow area. I don't take too much hair off. I generally know which hair stays and which hair goes by the way that it grows and how thick it is. I then move to the top of my brows. I must admit I do have very sensitive skin and I am a little bit of a wuss, so sometimes the pain of like waxing and threading is just too much for me, which is why I also prefer tweezing. I tidy the hair from the top of my brows, but I make sure that it isn't perfect. There are still some stray hairs happening, but I don't like them to be too perfect. After I've done the top of my brows, I work underneath my arch. I do have some really annoying stray hairs that I'd literally have to yank my skin up and pull it just so I can get them. I also find that when you stretch the skin, it hurts a little less. I'm also sticking with the general shape of my eyebrows because I find that they suit me best. Now one thing that doesn't suit me at all is eyebrows that are trimmed too short. Now I'm going to be demonstrating what a lot of beauticians would do to my eyebrows. What they would do is they would hold the spoolie close to the hairs of my brow and then they would start trimming, and it will end up looking too short and too angular. But I personally prefer my eyebrows to be rounded, so what I pretty much do is I do brush them up, but I don't hold them up. So whatever falls down naturally, I leave, and any hairs that are sticking up I do cut, but not too close to the actual brow itself. And this is exactly what I do to keep my eyebrows looking tidy. It's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. When it comes to filling in my brows, I always use the Brows A Go Go palette by Benefit Cosmetics. I absolutely love this palette because it comes with the wax that you apply first in your brows, and that kind of coats the hairs and gives the hair some texture. It keeps it in place. You also have 2 powder colors, one that is darker and one that is a lot lighter and ashier, that is perfect for blonde hair. And one thing that I absolutely love as well is the brow highlights that you get at the bottom of this palette. So you get the Eye Bright pencil in this palette, and you also have the brow powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an angled brush, and I'm going to dip my brush in the wax part first. A lot of people skip this step and just go to the powder. I always make sure that I do this because, like I said, it keeps the brows in place. If you do have sparse eyebrows, this just gives the hair more texture. So when you do put the eyebrow powder on top, it's able to cling on a lot better. I mix these two colors together. I use more of this color that is kind of meant for people who have lighter hair and fairer eyebrows, and I also just dab it in the darker color as well, and I just run that through my brows, going in the same direction as my hair growth. And all I do to soften them out a little bit more is go through them with a spoolie, and they look pretty much okay now. Now at this point I do go ahead and use the eyebrow pencil. I use that on the highest point of my brow and I blend it out. So this is the new Gimme Brow product. It comes in dark and also in light. I've used the light medium one because I don't want my brows to be too dark. And that is what I do for my eyebrows. I hope you found this informative. Now what I'm going to do is go through what goodies you'll be winning from Benefit Cosmetics. In this prize you will be getting the Raising Eyebrows book. Now this is pretty much a Bible, if I can say, a gospel on how to pretty much do your eyebrows. It's by Cameron Tuttle, and it's just giving you hints and tips on how to get the perfect brow. So you will be getting one of these. You'll be getting the Insta Brow Pencil in light. Now, like I said, if you do have darker eyebrows, this will work just as well on you. So you will be getting one of these. You'll be getting Browsings in light, which comes with a light brow powder and also the wax itself, along with a mini tweezers and 2 brushes to complete your eyebrow look. You will also be getting my favorite Brows A Go Go palette, which comes with the following things that I showed you when I was doing my brows. You'll be getting my favorite Gimme Brow. This is pretty much a brow volumizing fiber gel in the color light medium, which is exactly the color that I used for my brows. So if your brows groomed and in place, you will be getting Tweezing for Benefit Cosmetics. This is the same tweezer that I've used. Mine is also by Tweezing, but it's not for Benefit Cosmetics, but you will be getting one that's the exact same shape that I use, because this is my favorite one. It is a slanted tweezer with this cute design, which is a Benefit design. You'll also be getting a Tweezerman spoolie to keep your eyebrows groomed while you are tweezing. Now, to highlight your brows and to keep them nice and defined, you will be getting Highbrow. This is in the color Linen Pink, and it's one of the best-selling under-eye highlighters that Benefit has. Now for some extra goodies from Benefit and I, you will be getting the #1 selling Professional. This one's my one, and it is my favorite primer because I do have enlarged pores around my cheek area, so you will be getting one of these. And the #1 selling mascara, They're Real, which is also one of my favorite mascaras as well. To win this amazing prize by Benefit Cosmetics, you're going to have to do 3 things. One is to obviously be subscribed to my channel. The second thing you need to do is go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And the third thing you need to do is regram an image that is going to be up on Instagram. And the image will have certain rules and things that you need to include when you regram it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learnt something, and I hope that this video was somewhat informative. Best of luck for this giveaway. I hope you enjoy the prize that you are possibly going to win, because I wanted to do something very special for you, and I know Benefit Cosmetics brow products are just the best on the market these days, so I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to win some great products. So thank you so much. I hope that you subscribe to my channel for more videos with me, and I'll see you all on Instagram. Bye!